Hello, it is Saturday, March the 5th, the day before my birthday. and so this is kind of going to be what I'm going to call the Ask video. So if you haven't watched the previous ones, go back into my timeline, watch the other ones so that you can see what kind of the vision is. There's a lot of details that still need to be worked out. And I want to be really clear. We are not, I'm still currently on COADOS orders with Army Central Command. That probably is going to go on for a while. And so we're not looking at stopping that anytime soon. And so a lot of what we're talking about, we may start slowly. Although God may say, you know what, I want you to start right now. I just know for me, there's been more than one occasion where we felt called by God and I didn't wait for God's timing and just was like, wee. And how did that work out?
Woo!
Yeah. They didn't always work out so great.
Not so good.
Not so great. But so, that's why God put us together. I'm kind of the leaper and I push us toward pursuit and Marilyn is.
Let's wait a minute.
Yes. So together that's why God put us together. But here's what we're looking for from you. Regarding Acacia Ministries, really need a lot of prayer as we set this up, start looking toward it. It would be really great. There's going to be some funding things, and God needs to lay that out and show us how He intends to do that. And so we're looking toward that. As people come to stay with us, there's some work that we need to do on our house to prepare for that we've already started. It's one of the great things God, through the deployment in these active duty orders, is God has provided us with funds out of just us, and so we are already investing thousands upon thousands of dollars ourselves, getting this place ready for this ministry. But we're also looking for, trying to get all the stuff done. We're working on converting part of our shop up the hill to like a meeting and eating area for groups. We are thinking about maybe bringing in and having some like RVs and stuff like that for people to stay in while they're here doing this. And so there's just a lot of stuff like that. Is there anything that I'm missing regarding Acacia?
No, I mean,
yeah, wisdom as we prepare. What were you going to say? You were going to say, I interrupted you.
No, I was going to say.
Okay,
go ahead.
I didn't interrupt you then.
No.
So that's with Acacia, and that's that piece of it. Then the other piece is the church, Warrior Church. We really need prayer that God will raise up the other ministers of various ethnicities and various ages that will help lead this church. In fact, I plan on launching it and not taking a salary from it at all so that money can go toward the other ministers that are helping with it. But there's some preparation stuff that we need to do. We are probably going to start on Easter, so be looking for this if you live locally and are interested in doing some Bible studies here at our house and some things like that as we get started. So we need prayer for pastors that will join us. If you know somebody you think might be interested, send them our information. Please share some of this stuff, but send them our information. I'd love to talk to them. But secondly, you may be listening to this and you may be not have been at church for a while, but you're interested. You're like, I love this vision and you want to join us. We would love to have you. Send me your information. We'll keep you informed. You may be going to a church. Now, here's the deal. I am not interested in robbing other churches. There's so many churches that grow on the backs of stealing sheep from other churches. Not interested in doing that. But if you're like, I love this vision and I would love to help get this off the ground, and you're willing to call it a missionary to Warrior Church for a little while, a year or two, I would love to talk to you and to talk to your pastor just to make sure to see if we could borrow you. If your church, your local church, would maybe commission you to help be a church planner and help us get going. And then once we are stable, you go right back to where you came from. And that's great. That would be wonderful. And then there's some funding things with that. That's down the road. We are going to be working with an organization called Converge that is a church planting organization, and we hope to be able to work with them as we prepare to do this. So we're in the process of doing some of that. But quite frankly, even if we don't get any outside help, this is what God's called us to do.
God is our provision, and
Yeah.
He's ultimately the one who will make things the way it needs to be.
Yeah. And if you know somebody really wealthy that's like, man, they would love to support something like this. But really, I say that jokingly. At the end of the day,
That is,
God is our provision.
God can use whatever He's going to use.
That's exactly right. So that's it. Do you have anything you want to add? I do want to be really clear. I have had some wild hairs in the past. This is something, one of the things that has changed in me is that I have become very clear that I cannot do without this beautiful lady. So part of what has allowed us to slow down is her cancer journey. She is the first priority in the First Ministry right now. And I want her to be healthy and ready to go before we get really serious about doing anything. But this is not my vision, and I'm just kind of dragging her along. Although she's cute, and I want her to belong. This is
our vision.
Yeah.
And I've always hesitated in the past because of things I didn't know how to deal with the hurts that we were going through at the time, and the kids were little, and just so much stuff, and feeling overwhelmed or whatever. And it truly has been since this last the last church we were at and nearly destroyed, where God brought so much healing. It's like He has loosened my tongue, and He's freed me from the box that I kept myself in, I guess you could say, and just feeling it's okay. I can do this, and this is God's brought me to this moment where this is what we're supposed to be doing. So, and I feel a peace about it. And, that's the big part. So
we're moving forward.
We're moving forward.
So pray with us. We will continue to post things. Websites will appear at some point, things of that nature. Just keep up with us, and as you see things, please support us as you can, especially with your prayers. There will be one more video tomorrow. It'll just be me, because Marilyn will be in Texas and
celebrating Uncle Robert.
Yep. And I will see you tomorrow, Sunday, March 6th, my
50
birthday.
The old head.
Thank you.